Hey there, welcome back. This is Matt Smudio, and we're continuing with our exploration of uh, the user experience for a clean install and kind of a minimal install for each of these two Linux distributions, Ubuntu and Slackware. So I believe where we left off, we're just ready to get into a typical series of packages to install. And again, this is selective or subjective. It's my preference. And again, this just to reiterate, this video series is not about being a tutorial or how-to on this. It's really just an exploration and a commentary on a comparison between the user experiences of these two distributions. So, okay, so let's look at our Ubuntu. This is my list, my notes basically on a new instance for Ubuntu. This is what I typically like to do. I like getting 32-bit compatibility going. I like to do the GUI version of Vim, which will also end up installing the console version of Vim. I like Vim a lot. It's got some really nice sophistication in terms of features and capabilities that have kind of grown to be part of the VI ecosystem over time. And I really think Vim is the go-to modern flavor of VI these days. Now, some people, you might want to strip it back to just like really old school core VI. There may be scenarios where that's desirable. I don't know. Vim is fine to me. I really like it. And I don't run into situations where its footprint or memory or resource consumption is a problem in modern computing. I mean, if you're going way back to some kind of really super old system that is draconian resource restricted, then yeah, you might need to do something else. But otherwise, for just regular computers these days, Vim is fine, as with most of this modern software. Okay, so Vim I like. I do Openssh Server. Typically out of the box, any Ubuntu distribution will not have OpenSSH included by default. We selected it as part of our Ubuntu server installations. It gave us a selection of services. We selected OpenSSH, so that's already installed. I usually like to have KSH on the box because I use KSH a lot. I use its scripting capabilities. It does have some interesting edges over, say, Bash for scripting. There's quite a bit of compatibility between the two as well. So KSH is a nice, and it's way older than Bash is. So there's a maturity involved in it. And there's some core features that are very time-tested where they've lived and survived and been part of, like a Unix-like staple type of thing for many, many, many years. So it's hard to argue with that. So I do like having KSH. One thing I love about the actual KSH interactive shell is the VI command line, or the VI command mode equivalents in the KSH command line. I just love that, where you basically can, when you're in KSH, you can hit escape, and then you have VI commands at your fingertips. So scrolling through the command history and even editing your command line, you can use VI commands. It's really cool. So I like that. Anyway, Terminator, I don't install that anymore. In fact, I'm going to remove that right now. I at one time I had gotten into Terminator, and I liked it for a while, but I run into some problems and I don't like it anymore. So we're removing that. There you go. That's the cool thing about a wiki is if I need to edit my notes, I just edit the page, edit it, and it's edited. And it's all revision controlled too. So if I make a mistake, I can go back and restore something if I need to, whatever. Anyway, a little plug for DocuWiki there. Anyway, okay, HTOP. I love HTOP. It's freaking cool. Git, gotta have Git. If you do any kind of messing around with source code. You got to use revision control, and Git is absolutely the most awesome revision control ever. I love it. I've used them all, and used them all extensively. I'm a career software engineer, and I've used ClearCase, SourceSafe, CVS, RCS, SCCS, Subversion, all of them. Git is just the cat's meow. It's just freaking awesome. Okay, anyway, CPU freakutils. For Slackware, that's a really good one. I need it in Ubuntu because of the Pro Audio hardware, or Pro Audio software. Some of that software detects that you have CPU throttling engaged, and so it advises you to turn that off. You can use that CPU freakutils to turn it off. LVM2, not out of the box in Ubuntu. I like to use it, so I usually install it. VirtualBox, yeah, maybe not. I'm more into QEMU these days, so I don't really install that too much anymore. SMB client and CIFS utils. If you need to access Samba shares, those are a must. MySQL client, I use MySQL all over the place, so I typically want the client on all my boxes, at least. I run a database server, so I usually don't need to install the database itself on most boxes, but I need the client. I do a lot of Java stuff, so OpenJDK is a great solution for that. I use TightVNC, so I install the TightVNC server a lot. MPG321, great MP3, command line MP3 player, mostly just for sanity checking, and sometimes I actually use it because I get sick of all these GUIs and stuff. That I just want to play a file. Give me a program that'll play a file. So I usually install that. So anyway, that's the list of stuff I would typically go ahead and install on any Ubuntu install. Let's look at how to do that. So let's go ahead and activate the 32-bit compatibility. So we do this first. Copy that. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Paste. Or it's not going to let us paste between. This is a VNC desktop. Why did I was able to paste earlier? Oh, it's the different clipboards. So first I have to put this into a. Darn it! You know what? Let me fix this right now. Okay, this is TWM, and for some reason I don't have a Vim, an editor launcher in my menu. I always do that. I always have that launcher in here. I don't know how I configured this menu to not have it. I totally messed up. So this is how I set up my menus in TWM. So I've got a tools submenu, and I can edit my TWMRC, which should open it here. I'm not going to bother making this bigger so you can read it. I'm just going to let you know that I'm just sticking in an editor here. So terminal editor. And I execute gvim for that. Gvim. And I don't need, whoops. Yeah, I think I do need ampersands there. So, okay, so I've edited my file. Now I'm going to restart TWM. And I need to rearrange some of these icons again, because when you restart TWM, it doesn't remember where everything is. So I'll just move this stuff around quick here. So this goes here. And when I iconify it, I want it over here. And then tools, window, we want our icon manager here. And when we want it iconified, we want it here, like so. There, we're back to normal. Now, you'll notice I'll have editor in my menu, and I can open up a gvim. All right, paste. See, paste works into this, this clipboard that gets passed to the VNC session. Will paste into a GUI application like gvim or something like that. But it won't paste into a terminal. So now that I've pasted it there, I can highlight it, and I can add it. Well, what the heck? I can't paste. Okay. That's weird. I guess I'll just have to type it. Depackage, add architecture I386. Error. Forgot the dash. Dash dash. Is it dash dash? Let me check. Yeah, it's dash dash. Okay, so back over here. There. Okay. Then you do an apt update. Oh, you know what? I should have did an apt update right away from the start, because usually you want to start making changes to a system that's already been updated. Well, okay, so we've got 23 packages that can be updated. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Apt update or upgrade. Okay, it's going to ask me. I'm going to say yes. Okay, so it's going to update that. Let's do the same thing on our Slackware. In this case, we want to. I'm going to make sure our Slack package is correctly configured. So I'm going to look at mirrors, VI mirrors. Skip to the bottom. Okay, so here's our FXP 14.2 repository that we want enabled. So I'm going to uncomment that. And not sure why that doesn't come with it uncommented to begin with. Anyway, so we're set with Slack package. All we have to do is Slack package update. It's going to go out and it's going to figure out what would need to be updated. It's going to, I think it tells us how many packages need to be updated. So it's basically, you know, comparing change logs and figuring out based on the packages that are out there. I guess it doesn't really tell us how many need to be updated, but we can do upgrade all, and it will prompt us. See, tells us which ones. We can deselect some here or not. Yeah, wow, look at this. Since 14.2, there's a lot. Very, very much that needs to be updated. We're going to go ahead and update all those. So we'll let that run. On the Ubuntu side, we got an I/O error. Oh, yes, I know what that's about. That's about our... let's take a look at this here. So we have... oh, no, I don't know what that is. Crypt setup. Setting crypt setup in a knitram FS. Print rec error, crypt setup. I don't know. This looks kind of weird. I don't know why that would happen. Let's proceed here. Another thing I like to do after installing is I like to do apt auto remove -- purge. It'll get rid of some stuff here. Nope, doesn't need to. Okay, so we're ready to reboot this one. So let's reboot. Let's see what happens. That error had something to do with crypt setup, so maybe it was trying to do some kind of encryption or decryption, or I don't know. But we're booting, so we're okay there. Started LXD. This is the DHCP probably here. I'm guessing. That went fine. All right. Root. Matbot. That's right. So Ubuntu doesn't like you to log in as root. So you first log in as the user that can elevate to root, which I did. So now I'm going to do an apt update. We'll see if that error that it encountered, let's see if it caused something to, okay, everything seems fine here. So we're good. Next, you know what? I'm going to let this Slackware update kind of get to its next spot, and then we'll pick up a new video segment after that. So stay tuned. Thanks for listening, and we'll be right back.